It's time for this week's Happier at Home. We're getting some advice for those who are going through difficult times and aren't sure where to turn for help. Deb Marcello joins us now to explain some of the best options. Deb, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I think we all know that it is still a difficult time for so many people in the midst of this pandemic, whether it comes to losing a loved one or going through health challenges yourself. It can be a very, very challenging time.
It really can. And so often people don't know how to ask for help, or it goes against their grain. So one of the things that I like to at least educate my children, the community, those that I work with, that just be open to understand that people are always going through something. They may smile as you're passing them in the hallway, but you never know what's going on in their lifetime. So just to be kind, show love, and also ask if you've heard that they're going through something. Say hello and acknowledge that you know that, and ask if there's anything you can do for them. So oftentimes someone that's going through a challenge or a trauma in their life, they don't know where to start. They don't know what they need. So really talking to a trusted friend, a support group, and asking for advice, because when you're so close to a problem, it's really difficult to know exactly where to begin. So you can talk to people and get their advice and see where to turn.
Yeah, you say number one is to share your story, which I think is the first hurdle for a lot of people, is just kind of sharing their story, whether it's grief or a challenge. Expressing that to someone else is not always the easiest. You also mentioned say yes when help is offered. Talk about why it's so important to actually accept that help.
Well, people really do want to help you. It helps them feel less helpless if they're actually helping you through your problem. So know to say yes and graciously say thank you, but also know that you could put boundaries around that. So if you're receiving a lot of food as something that we like to do to really show that we're supportive, let them know. Maybe instead of food, you can check my emails, or get my mail for me, or take my garbage out. Some small things that might really go a long way for you and your friend or your colleague, your family member really feels good about helping you. And sharing your story on a site similar to Caring Bridge, there's so many websites out there where you can share your story. It allows people to help you, but it also can help others, because a lot of people are going through the same thing that you're going through, or similar circumstances, so they can find some solace in knowing that they're not alone as well.
Yeah, Deb, we've only got about 30 seconds left, but I love one of these things, your tips here. Ask them to listen, not to offer advice. Sometimes just somebody listening to you helps.
Yes. That's probably one of the biggest things, is being able to get on a call or have tea or coffee with someone and just talk and unload and cry if you need to. But you can even start it out by saying, I just need someone to talk to.
Yeah.
I don't need advice right now, but you could really help me by allowing me to talk with you.
Deb, always good to talk with you.